One volcanologist says that it's possible that Mayon volcano could rumble for a few months before it calms down. It's the first day of the full closure of the Lagos Nilad underpass, and already commuters and motorists are complaining. And at last, after almost 5 decades, the Denver Nuggets are NBA champs. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's a roundup of stories we're watching now. I'm Sean Yao. PHIVOLCS has observed a decrease in seismic activity over at the Mayon volcano. However, Mayon Observatory's resident volcanologist Paul Alanis warns that a sudden drop in sulfur dioxide emissions could also be a cause for alarm. Alanis explained that this could mean that the Mayon is pressurizing or the volcano cannot emit sulfur dioxide. Alanis also said that it is still uncertain how long Mayon's unrest will last for.
Mayon volcano last erupted in 2018, and it took about 3 months before it calmed down after its eruption. Currently, Mayon volcano is undergoing tinatawag namin effusive type of eruption, or one could probably say a quiet type of eruption. There is a lack of explosions occurring. The lava flow is just coming out, almost flowing very, very slowly. There's no instance of or any incident of ashfall at the moment.
Still on Mayon, the local government of Albay has extended Mayon's danger zone to 7 kilometers. Residents within the summit's 7-kilometer radius have been asked to evacuate and will be joining the close to 14,000 individuals already in evacuation centers. Albay Governor Grex Lagman expects the total number of evacuees to double. He also assured that the provincial government is working double time to address various concerns in evacuation centers.
Meron ako instructions that the province should have a desk, a tent in all evacuation centers so that we can respond accordingly sa lahat ng mga pagkukulang sa loob po ng mga evacuation centers. May mga iba ring mga evacuation centers na walang kuryente. So we have to address that problems immediately.
In other news, the entire stretch of the Lagos Nilad underpass in the city of Manila is now temporarily closed. The passageway will undergo repairs before it reopens in September. Dave Abuel with the details.
Heavy traffic greeted motorists on the day after the long Independence Day weekend. The whole of Lagos Nilad Underpass will be closed for 3 months to give way for its rehabilitation. In May, the passageway was partially closed to traffic and caused gridlocks. Authorities are now warning motorists and commuters to brace for worse. Jeffrey experienced it firsthand this morning.
Ang rehabilitasyon kasi okay naman yan kung para sa pangkalahatan eh. Pero kung pang matagalan yung ganyan, hindi pwede yung ganyan. Papasok pa ako eh, tagig pa ako eh, mga 8.
Jeepney drivers are also complaining about the added hassle on the road.
Traffic na eh, sinara nila lalo nag-traffic.
For now, motorists are advised to take an alternate route. They can go straight through Padre Burgos, make a right on Round Table Park and cross Maria Orosa Street, turn left to Calao and finally turn right towards Taft Avenue. Chris Mar, also a driver, does not find comfort in this alternate route.
Dati, ito lang kabilang nakasara, ngayon double na eh. Dagdag sa gas, malayo pa iikutan.
But according to authorities, the Lagos Nilad repairs are necessary and asked for patience from motorists and commuters.
Talaga namin matapos siya earlier than the target date. So, extension, hindi po namin tinitignan yan sa ngayon dahil kaya rin talaga tayo na nagpo-full blast ng full closure na ngayon is not just to meet the target date, but hopefully to finish it earlier, lalo na ngayon na nag-uulan na. We want to make sure na we get all the work done in advance para mas mabilis natin matapos ang ating rehabilitation sa Lagos Nilad.
Lagos Nilad was built in 1960 as the first vehicular underpass in the Philippines. The passageway is usually flooded during heavy downpours, causing it to crack over time. The national government last did repairs on it in 2014, followed by a series of rehabilitation efforts by the local government of Manila. This year, repairs on Lagos Nilad underpass will cost 75 million pesos. 50 million pesos from the local government and 25 million pesos will come from the national coffers. For News 5, Dave Abuel, we are One News.
We have more stories for you after this quick break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Taguig City Mayor Lani Cayetano is urging the Supreme Court to look into the recent claims made by Makati Mayor Abby Binay. Mayor Cayetano was reacting to a supposed remark by Mayor Binay that the fight is on over a land dispute between their cities. Recall that just this April, the Supreme Court ruled with finality that the Bonifacio Military Reservation, or BMR, belongs to the city of Taguig. This includes the Lifestyle and Business District, Bonifacio Global City, or BGC. Mayor Binay allegedly said that Makati has received a court notice saying there could be another hearing on the BMR case. But Cayetano denied this, adding that even the court's spokesperson knew nothing about the said notice. The country's economic managers have reaffirmed their support for the Maharlika Investment Fund. In a joint statement, they reiterated that the MIF is a vehicle for economic growth. They also reassured that the MIF bill has enough safeguards to minimize risks to stakeholders, which will include the public sector. The economic team is composed of the Secretaries of Finance and Trade, the Bangko Sentral Governor, and the NEDA Chief. Meantime, former Senator Frank Drilon believes that the MIF is not yet ready for President Marcos's signature. Catch his interview on the Chiefs tonight at 8:30 p.m. only here on One News. Let's shift over now to sports. The Denver Nuggets can now call themselves champs after toppling the Miami Heat in Game 5 of the NBA Finals. Marty Bautista with the details.
The Miami Heat enjoyed a slim 7-point lead at halftime over the Denver Nuggets in Game 5 of the NBA Finals.
Ball poked away, Jokic gets it back, puts it up and in, and a foul.
But the Nuggets' offense came alive in the second half, and by the end of 3, the lead has been trimmed down to 1 point. Denver then opened the payoff period with an 11-5 run to reclaim the lead.
Murray, a three-pointer.
Both teams went neck and neck at that point, with Denver holding on to a 1-point lead in the final 31 seconds. Jimmy Butler threw away the ball in the next possession, which enabled the Nuggets to extend the lead to 3.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope.
Butler then missed a turnaround tray that would have tied the game.
Butler hoists up a three. Off the mark. Brown the rebound. They've got a foul, and they do. With 14.3 remaining.
The Nuggets iced the game and the championship at the free throw line. Final score 94-89 for the Nuggets. This is the team's first ever NBA title in the franchise's 47-year history.
It's over. At last, the long wait is over.
A huge shout out to Nuggets Nation. We love you guys. We love you guys. Best fans in the world. All the hard work, all the sacrifice, all the dedication, all culminated with us winning a championship. But I got news for everybody out there. We're not satisfied with one. We want more. We want more.
Bill Russell, Finals MVP goes to Nikola Jokic.
Nikola Jokic was named the Bill Russell Finals MVP after averaging 30 points, 14 rebounds, and 7 assists on 58% shooting throughout the 5-game series. He finished Game 5 with 28 points, 16 rebounds, and 4 assists in 42 minutes. Jokic also finished the postseason first in total points, rebounds, and assists, the first player to do so in NBA history.
We are not winning for ourselves, we are winning for the guy next to us. This is a great group of people, a great group of teammates. We believe in each other, the relationship that we had. Yes, trophies and something, but I think we had some relationship that is going to be long, like even after we finish careers.
Meanwhile, Butler and Bam Adebayo carried the Heat as they finished with 21 and 20 points respectively for Miami. This is the second finals loss for the Heat in 4 seasons after losing to the LA Lakers in the bubble in 2020. For News 5, Marty Bautista, we are One News.
One News Now will be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News. All sides, all the time.